It's an historic and exciting day for the Islanders, the franchise, and of course the great fans all over the country and here in New York and Long Island. Hello everyone, I'm Shannon Hogan here at Belmont Park. Big news coming out of Belmont Park today. The Islanders winning the bid to build a brand new arena right here at Belmont. It's news that everybody's been waiting for quite some time. We have comprehensive coverage today. Let's get right to the press conference.
The governor's approach to economic development gets everyone off of the sidelines and onto the field, onto the rink, sorry, but in the game, however you want to say it. It's been a winning recipe for the great state of New York. It is now my honor to introduce the man who doesn't care much about the status quo, but cares an awful lot about Long Island, Governor Andrew Cuomo.
Thank you, brother. What a day. First, to Howard Zemsky and the Empire State Development Corporation that worked for months to make this happen. Give Howard Zemsky a big round of applause. We're going to do it one more time. John Ledecky, owner of the Islanders. Team captain John Tavares. NHL Commissioner Gary Bettman. Senator John Flanagan, who runs the Senate, our partner in this effort. Give him a big round of applause. My friend, my man, Billy Joel. I'll tell you what I love best about Billy. He is an international icon. He's known all around the world. But he never has forgotten where he comes from, and he comes from Long Island. Let's give him another round of applause. This is just a big, big day. And normally as governor, I would talk about the economic impact and the development, et cetera. Howard Zemsky is going to do that. But it is major. This is a $1 billion investment that is being made today. It's going to create thousands of jobs. But to me, give $1 billion a round of applause. To me, today is personal. I grew up in Eastern Queens, just a few miles from here, and I spent a lot of time growing up on Long Island. And the Islanders were the Long Island hockey team. That's who the Islanders were. And then they left, and they went to the Barclays Center. The Barclays Center is nice, very nice, but the Barclays Center is in Brooklyn. And the Islanders were from Long Island. And when they left and went to Brooklyn, Long Island lost something. It was sad because they were so much part of the identity and the culture and the character of Long Island. And I always felt when the Islanders left, they left a hole in the heart of Long Island. Now, today is a win-win-win. It is a win for the community, big economic development initiative. It's going to utilize this great asset that has been underutilized for years. How many times I drove down the Cross Island Parkway and looked at this beautiful piece of real estate saying, why don't they do something with it? Just underutilized. It is a big win for the fans, because it's much easier to get here than to get to the Barclays Center. This will be more of a full game experience. You can come earlier, there are facilities, you can hang out, you can really enjoy the game, and it is a win for the team. They're going to have their own arena, 18,000 seat arena that is designed for the Islanders, by the Islanders. And it's going to be all theirs. I think it's going to help the team. I believe attendance is going to increase. I believe the passion is going to increase. So let's give them a big round of applause. Also, I want you to be very nice when Commissioner Gary Bettman comes up here. I'll tell you why. First, because he's a nice man, and we're nice to nice people. And we're nice in general because we're New Yorkers. But also because we have an ulterior motive. The commissioner approved this transaction, which we're very grateful for. And we're now appealing to the commissioner to see if we can get some of the home games played at the Nassau Coliseum until this new arena is built. So, but let's give the commissioner another round of applause. But it's very simple and it's very clear today. The Islanders are back where they belong. That's what today is all about. It feels right. It feels good. It's another sign that says the island is coming back. Congratulations to all the people that made this possible. It's a great, great day for the team, the fans. It's a great day for Long Island, and it's my pleasure to be part of it. Thank you very much.
Today, we are talking about a homecoming. Welcome home to the New York Islanders. They'll play at a brand new arena at Belmont Park, Long Island's hockey glory. New York Arena partners will invest, as the governor indicated, $1 billion to transform the vacant parking lots into state-of-the-art entertainment complex. The winning proposal features an 18,000-seat year-round arena that will be a permanent home for the Islanders. The project includes premium full-service hotel as well to attract visitors, creates 435,000 square feet of retail, dining, and entertainment space, includes 10,000 square feet for community facility use. The project will provide opportunity for new open space and green space, as was part of our criteria, and feature a pedestrian corridor and bike path connecting the adjacent Elmont community. The plan transforms the parking lots into a hub of economic opportunity, activity, and entertainment, creating more than 12,300 construction jobs, and more than 3,100 permanent jobs. Importantly, Arena's partners has committed to the state's nation-leading goal of 30% MWBE contracting and 6% disabled veterans. That is impressive. Why is Arena Partners investing $1 billion? They know we are in the process of transforming Long Island. We are investing $6.6 billion to transform the Long Island Railroad, 9.8 miles from Floral Park to Hicksville, and 12.6 miles around Kokomo to Farmingdale, the double track and third track expansions, which are so important to the economy of Long Island, as you all know. And we are rebuilding 39 stations across the entire Long Island Railroad. That includes the newly rebuilt Belmont Park station that you're familiar with. And today, importantly, we are also announcing that the MTA is committed to expanding Long Island Railroad service to Belmont Park for events year-round.
You ruined the ending, guys. Thank you, Governor Cuomo. Thank you, thank you, thank you. A round of applause for Governor Cuomo. Thank you for your leadership. Thank you for your vision. And thank you for being behind this critically important project for Long Island. We are so pleased and proud for you to be here today. Thank you so much. On behalf of our arena partnership, which consists of the Islanders, represented here today by Dewey Shea as a co-owner, Charles Wong, who's represented today by his wonderful daughter, Kimberly, and Scott Malkin, my lifetime friend, Oakview Group, represented today by Tim Lywicki, and Sterling Project Development, represented by Jeff Wilpon and Richard Brown. I want to thank all the elected officials who represent the area. We look forward to working with you. And to all the great staff that Howard Zemsky runs at ESDC, thank you. Thank you for selecting the New York Arena Partnership. The island, as the governor has said, is coming back, and that's why the Islanders are coming back. And we are investing $1 billion in this state-of-the-art redevelopment at Belmont Park. On a personal note, growing up in Queens, I can't be more excited that the New York Islanders will have a new address here in the 11003 zip code, Elmont, New York. I love this area. I love Queens. My brother David is here today. We lived at a place called 209-39 23rd Avenue. And to all the people who lived there and had to put up with us roller skating every day after school playing street hockey, thank you for the opportunity to do that, and thank you, David, for being such a wonderful brother. For our fans, this day is for you. You've been passionate supporters of the team, both on and off the ice. Today is a huge day for this franchise, and you deserve it more than anyone else. Thank you for your support, and congratulations to you, the great fans of the New York Islanders. To the great community of Elmont, this will be more than an arena. This site will be the home of economic development. As you saw in the slideshow, there will be local businesses, a hotel, retail, and much, much more. We will make every effort to contribute to the further success of Belmont Park and the Elmont community. That is our pledge to you. Governor Cuomo has made all of this possible. Please remember that. We are thrilled for the fans. We are thrilled for the community on this monumental day. Thank you to all the parties that worked so hard to get us here. Now, as I'm about to introduce the great commissioner of the National Hockey League, a man whose leadership and vision helped us get us here, I want our fans to show the commissioner, to show the governor, to show Billy Joel, what is it that we do when we put a goal in the net like we've done today? Please join me in saying, yes, 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 yes. That's your introduction, Commissioner.
This world-class arena will be great for Islander fans. It will be great for concerts. It will be great for tourism. It will be an economic engine for this area, so it's more than just a home for the Islanders. And by the way, with the governor's kind invitation to consider letting the Islanders in the interim play at Nassau Coliseum, I think it's only fitting, if I'm thinking about that, if Billy Joel thinks about being the opening act for the new arena. So, we are grateful for the leadership of Governor Cuomo and the state for laying the groundwork for what will be an extraordinary project for the community, for the state, most importantly for Long Island. And if you're an Islander fan or an Islander player, you've got a lot to be excited about. So here's to a great future for this project, for Long Island fans, for Islander fans, and for the future of this great community. Now, with that, we have a presentation to make to Governor Cuomo and to Billy Joel. Cal Clutterbuck and John Tavares are going to present you with Islander jerseys. And Perhaps for Long Island and Islander fans, this is the greatest holiday gift of all. Happy holidays and Happy New Year.
I know the fans are very excited. How are you feeling on a day like today? I think you've been waiting for this for quite some time.
Well, I've been waiting for it because it's all about the fans, and we have the most passionate fans in the National Hockey League, and this is for them. Scott Malkin, Dewey Shea, Charles Wang, their vision for this project and for the future, and teaming up with the New York Mets group and with Madison Square Garden's Oakview group. It's a great combination of partners and a great opportunity for development here for the Elmont community.
What has this whole process been like for you? I'm sure a lot of stress and a lot of work has gone into this that the fans at home have no idea about.
Well, that's right. We've been spending over a year on architectural plans. We are ready to go. We have to go through some more approvals, but we can't wait to get a shovel in the ground here and build a permanent, beautiful, wonderful, third-generation, state-of-the-art arena for the New York Islanders and their great fans.
What excites you most about the proposal that's out and what you guys are looking to build here?
What excites me is the fact that we're thinking about the community, we're thinking about economic development, we're thinking about permanent jobs, and that's all being melded into a wonderful new project here. This place will be transformed over the next few years. The vision of Scott Malkin, my partner, who's in the real estate business, is very important, but the most important thing to us, the number one priority, is building that arena. Everything else is ancillary to getting that arena built and being the greatest home for our fans. We want to hang a fifth banner. We have the 4 banners here today. We want that 5th banner hanging. We hope we can get it before our new home opens, but if not, we'll win it there.
I'm already getting visions of the excitement for the fans to experience this, but it's going to take a couple years. What is kind of the plan moving forward and the timeline that you can share?
Well, I think the most important thing is we want to be in our new home as soon as possible. And obviously the construction takes place, the planning has taken place, the architectural plans have taken place, so now it's about hard work, lots of effort, but we want to be there as soon as possible. We have a deadline and we hope to meet that deadline. Today is really about this wonderful announcement. Tomorrow is about the details. Tomorrow is about the details of where we'll be playing, when the arena will be opening, but right now we're in the glow of this wonderful announcement that the governor has made possible for us on an accelerated basis. We're thrilled that before the Christmas holiday we can present this present to all of our great fans.
I think this is probably the best present that the Islanders fans out on Long Island could have asked for. When you received the news and the players received the news and the organization received it, what was that feeling that I think now everybody is feeling on Long Island, just when you first got the information?
We were very pleased. We had worked very hard. Brian Garrison, Richard Brown, Jeff Wilpon, Tim Lywicki, Peter Luco. This was a team project. People working day and night on putting together a plan that would meet the ESDC's requirements. We knew we had this opportunity. We knew it was once in a lifetime. And this is our chance again to build the first third-generation arena. And we will put all the different aspects that we've learned. I've taken a tour of all 30 NHL arenas. I've toured all the new stadiums. I'm chock-a-block with ideas on how to make the fan experience number one, not just in the NHL, but in the entire country.
One of the busiest men I know, and of course you did a wonderful job helping to get this happen. John, thank you so much for your time.
I want to say one more thing, which is without Charles Wang, this would not have happened. Charles Wang was a visionary. He kept the team on Long Island, and he made it possible for this day. Charles, when we first bought the team, even mentioned Belmont Park as a site for us. So I want Islander fans to rejoice in Charles Wang because he's not here today. His daughter was here, but he deserves a ton of credit for this happening. We bless him and we thank him for the opportunity Scott, Dewey, and I have had to be his co-owners in the team.
Commissioner Bettman, thank you so much for joining us on what's really an historic day for the Islanders. Can you just share what this means to the league and to the Islanders from your perspective?
The Islanders are getting a world-class, state-of-the-art home. It's great for their fans, it's great for the players, but it's also great for the community. This development, the arena and everything around it, will be an economic engine. It will create jobs, and it'll be something that the community can build upon and take advantage of in terms of the quality of life.
It was just a couple of years ago the Islanders made that move to Brooklyn. That was where they were going to make their home. From what you've seen over the last couple of years, why is this a good decision now?
Well, a couple of things. First, the Islanders fortunately had a place to go because Nassau Coliseum was past its due date by a lot. But the Islanders fan base is really here on Long Island, and Barclays wasn't built for hockey. And so this will be a facility that will be easily accessible for Islander fans on the island. There'll be a commitment to mass transit with the Long Island Railroad stopping here at Belmont. And it will be a building designed and built first and foremost for hockey as well as other entertainment events.
With the public transit, how much of a big piece was that to making this a good fit for the NHL and for the Islanders and for Long Island?
I think it's important. People on Long Island who are used to driving to events will continue to be able to do it. John Tavares just told me it took him 12 minutes to get here from his home. So that's really good news. From people in New York City, from Manhattan, you can be here in 35 minutes on the Long Island Railroad. So this will give the team a wide reach. It'll give fans from all over an opportunity to get the games easily.
How about the arena proposal as a whole? We're just getting some sneak peeks as it's starting to come out. What excites you about the actual arena that's going to be on this site?
This is going to be a community-oriented development. There'll be retail, there'll be a hotel, there'll be restaurants. This will be a place where people can come to congregate, to have a good time, and to go see events, especially and including Islander games.
I know there was some cheeky back and forth with you and the governor. The governor saying he's looking for the Islanders to go back to the Coliseum. In the meantime, what do you say to that, and how much of a possibility is that?
Well, two things. One, as an interim step, it's something that we will look at. We don't believe that Nassau Coliseum is viable for the Islanders long term, and I think we've been very clear about that. But also, as you know, I put out an offer to Billy Joel. While I'm thinking about the Islanders on an interim basis at Nassau Coliseum, it'd be great if he could be the opening act for this great new arena.
The captain, John Tavares, joining us now. John, how does it feel with all this big news?
Yeah, it's a lot to take in. It's a lot of speculation over the years and a lot of things that I think we hoped that would happen, whether it's players, the organization, or our fan base. That didn't happen, and I think at the end of the day, we're thankful today finally came for the organization and our fans, and for us as players, going to have a permanent home on Long Island. Where the team obviously was born and started and has created a great legacy, a great tradition, and this is where the identity of the organization is. So it's going to be, a fantastic facility, opportunity. I think like everybody else, we just can't wait for the day it opens.
Are there dreams now for you of that atmosphere that you had at the Coliseum and packing the crowd and how loud everybody was in a state-of-the-art facility?
Well, of course, the arena is obviously built for us, so it's going to have that type of atmosphere. Our fan base and our fans have always brought that certain type of identity and passion, loyalty in any arena that we've ever played in, whether it's at home or on the road. But certainly to have something that they're going to be very proud of, something that's going to be theirs, and have their team there and us out on the ice. As players, you feel that sense of loyalty, that sense of pride, the passion they bring, that uniqueness of what it is to be an Islander and to be involved with Islander fans. It's very exciting.
John Ledecky was mentioning this is the best holiday gift that he could have given the fans on Long Island. I can think of one more that would be big that involves you, but does this arena decision factor into your decision at all?
Well, I think for anyone in my situation or any player, that opportunity to re-sign, I think everything plays into every decision. You look at it from all angles, and anything that's involved in your daily life and what you do and where you play and all those factors that are involved. So I think with the way I've approached things and just trying to take my time and not try to overwhelm myself with the process, and the communication has been great with management and the organization. So I always stated how much I love playing here and that I wanted to work out here, and that hasn't changed. So I think for everyone, we're going to enjoy this announcement for a few days, focus on the next couple of games before the Christmas break, and continue the progress going forward towards that. So just looking forward to the future.
All right, John, thanks so much for your time. Of course, good luck in your next game and the rest of the season.
Thanks, Shannon.
So, Brendan, an exhilarating and emotional day here at Belmont Park as the Islanders make this huge announcement. And I think that the fans are breathing a little sigh of relief.
Yeah, this is something that has been an underlying theme for the Islanders for the better part of 20 years. What is the long-term future of this organization? And I think today, with one announcement, it takes care of all of that. No more relocation talk. They can talk about Houston. They can talk about Seattle. The Islanders won't be involved. There's no paragraph on the bottom of that story about the Islanders anymore. So I think that it really gives some stability and a sense of relief for this franchise and an exciting moment as the future now becomes a little brighter.
It's so exciting to be a part of it. I'm glad the two of us were able to experience this moment with the fans, the ownership group, and of course some special players that were here. We're going to have continuing coverage of this giant story for the Islanders. You can always follow us on our social media outlets and of course on MSGnetworks.com.